My next guest is a Grammy Award-winning singer, songwriter, and actress. And fellas, you know what I'm going to say. Very, very good on the eyes. Welcome to the Brian McKnight Show. LeToya Luckett, welcome.
Thank you.
So good to see you. It's probably been years and years ago.
Yeah.
When you were just first starting out. I mean, Destiny's Child had done some stuff with me and back and forth.
Yes.
And we've done the whole Destiny's Child thing to death. You have so many wonderful things going on. But when I was reading your bio and going through everything, you know, when you left the group, production company, group, back and forth, and to have the success you had after starting at such a place had to kind of be, how did that make you feel? Because I can imagine how it would feel, but how did it make you feel knowing that, wow, platinum record, all these wonderful things that happened after so much struggle? Man,
it was such a blessing. I think, well, I know for sure once I came out of the group, I had been in the group so long, I guess, well, since I was 11 years old. Wow. And, you know, that's most of my childhood. So, you know, to get back on my feet and figure out what it was that I wanted to do, it took a little time. I was like, okay, wait a minute, hold on. I got to learn what I like to do. And, you know, do I still want to sing? Do I want to get into some acting, modeling? What is it that I wanted to do? So I kind of did a little bit of everything. Right. I came out to LA and pursued my acting and my my modeling career. And I was really kind of trying to stay away from the studio. But, you know, us musicians, I had to get it in, and I went in and cut like a couple of demos and everything, just having fun, and somebody went behind my back and shopped a deal for me. So that's really how I became a solo artist. So for all of that to happen, it was really unexpected, but it just showed me how God worked, and when He has a plan and when He has something set up for you, you have no choice but to follow. So that's what I did. It has to be very inspirational for a lot of the young girls who want to be like you. I mean, what do they say when they see you? What's the number one thing that makes you smile when your fans come and they say, "Oh, LeToya, LeToya"? You know what? I think it's just anybody that's been through a struggle before and doesn't know, you know, what the outcome is going to be. When they see me, they're like, "Okay, wait a minute. There is a bright side to this. There is a tomorrow. Good things can happen in my future." So that makes me feel so good and so blessed to know that there are people out there that recognize what I went through and then also see how I came out of it. So it really puts a smile on my face anytime anyone comes up to me like, "Oh my gosh, like seriously, I listened to your songs and your story is amazing and you have a beautiful testimony." That just puts a smile on my face. But what do you attribute that to? Because so many people would have been so defeated and would have given up. I mean, the fact that you persevered through all of this, is it upbringing? Is it a belief in some belief system, a combination of both? Oh, definitely. I come from a family of integrity, and all of them, especially the women in my family, not to say the guys ain't. My brother would have a cow, and my father too, but they just keep moving. The women in my family were like, "Look, dust yourself off, get on to the next." You know what I mean? To come up in a single family home, a single parent home, and watch my mother work 2 jobs or whatever to make sure that we were still able to go to private school and do the things that we wanted to do, kept food on the table. And I'm like, if she can get through that, I can definitely get through this. So I definitely had some inspiration from my family, and it was something that came from my upbringing. All right, I'm going to touch on this for just a second. I know a lot of people get uncomfortable. I see a nice looking ring on your finger. You never know whether it means something or not. I know all the fellas want to know. You know, if there's a chance for them to get next to you. The fellas want to know what the deal is with your status. So single. Oh, I'm so single. So single or single? So single. Yeah. Okay, because there's a distinction there. No. Yeah. I'm definitely single. Okay. What does a fella have to do to get next to LeToya? You know what? Having that relationship, like a spiritual connection, is always a first for me. Great personality. Someone that when things are not so good, you know what I mean? I know they'll be there for me. That whole thing. Gosh, it doesn't take a lot. You don't have to just be paid anything. That's such hogwash. I know it is. Everybody gets in the chair and they say that. No, girls never say, "Well, he has to be fine." They never say that. But I guarantee if a dude walked up to you and he wasn't fine, well, he'd have a chance. Yeah.
Really?
I'm telling you.
You hear this? You're hearing it right here.
I'm telling y'all.
We're going to have a bachelorette.
Have you ever met somebody, right?
Me? Don't ask me.
Okay.
No, go ahead.
If you meet somebody, like a lot of, and these are the best relationships, when you get around someone and it starts off as just a friendship. No, you're not expecting anything. You probably met them through another friend. You're like, gosh, they have a great personality. Don't they all of a sudden become attractive to you? You be like, dang, they got some nice eyebrows, dog.
I'm a guy. Guys don't think like that.
They got nice lips.
But
see, girls do.
Every girl that comes and sits in the chair, they say the same thing.
Girls don't look, you know what?
But you know what's interesting, though, about that? You know what the interesting part about that is?
What?
Every single one is so single, too.
Well, see, hey. Hello?
But that's okay.
But okay, so let me ask you this. How many attractive women have you seen with unattractive men?
You see it occasionally.
Okay.
But that guy usually owns a Fortune 500 company.
Well, not all the time. But there are in more cases you see attractive women.
You say that. Okay, I'm gonna give you a statement. You tell me how you feel about that. That guys marry the most attractive woman they can afford, and women date the richest man that they can attract.
Not always.
I'm not saying it's a rule. I just made a statement. I didn't say whether it was true. I didn't say whether it was false. I just wanted to get your take on it because now we've gone down this road. We're down this road.
We are down there. We're down there. Definitely. I wouldn't be one that totally agrees with that.
Right.
But there are a lot of people that do agree with that.
Right. Okay.
And that can be a true statement in some cases.
Because we've both been to Miami. Hello. So, I was just online looking at the trailer for your new movie. And I gotta say, maybe it's because I'm older now and I've got some feelings. I almost shed a tear.
You did?
It's the preacher's kid. Well, you know, we've all seen the prodigal. We've heard the prodigal son story. It's sort of twisted on the other side for the preacher's daughter, and it's the preacher's kid. You are the star. My man Tank is in this movie.
He is,
and some other folks as well. But it really tugged on my heartstrings a little bit. I just gotta tell you.
Oh.
You know, I'm a big, strong man. I like to think that
you got the whole gym walk and everything.
But I have to tell you, I was very impressed by what I saw. How do you feel about this? It's coming out the 29th.
Yes.
And what's happening?
I'm so excited about it. This is my first feature film. And the way I even got the lead role was something. I mean, he is just working on me, definitely. I was originally casted for Desiree. Once you go see the movie, which y'all should, January 29th, you'll see who Desiree is. But I got casted for that character, which is a completely different character from Angie. Right. When I went out for that role, Angie was already casted. 4 days before the shoot date, they called me and asked me, was I interested in going for Angie? And I'm like, oh, huh? I thought it was casted, and we start shooting in a couple of days. They were like, you want it or you don't want it? I was like, I want it. Flew to Atlanta the next day, went in with a coach, went in and did a reading, and boom. And so it was just, that was a blessing. That was an unexpected blessing, because nowhere in my wildest dreams did I think that I would be, in my first feature film, casted as the lead role.
Wow.
So that was amazing. I had a wonderful cast. I had an amazing director, a wonderful coach, Troy Rowland, who helped me through everything. And it's a great movie. It really, really is. We had so much fun. You mentioned Tank. We ended up, because we established the relationship there and that friendship and everything, as soon as the movie was done, we came here and went in the studio. And he did 3 of my singles off the new album, Lady Love, which is in stores now.
In stores now. We were going to get to that, but the new CD, everything.
Yeah.
I mean,
he did Regret. He did so many. He really got his hands in this project just from Preacher's Kid. Right. So I can't wait till that movie comes out. I'm so excited. It's kind of weird to look at yourself on the silver screen. You're like, what? Is that how I talk? Like, do my eyes really do that every time? So this should be exciting. This should be really
congratulations.
exciting.
We all are looking for wonderful things from you. Now, we're going to get to do something here tonight that we've never done before. I went online also, and I learned one of your tunes. And I got my keyboard.
Hold on, pause. Did y'all just hear that? Brian McKnight, the Brian McKnight, said he learned one of my songs. Okay.
Yeah. So I figured that I got my keyboard set up, and we could do a little bit of that.
Keyboard?
It's that big thing over there to the right of you.
I've been in this room for how long and didn't even see it over there.
So let's rehearse a little bit, and then we'll sing it. You'll sing it right here on the show. So how's that sound?
That sounds great.